When your hormones are in balance, you feel like you can go out and take on the world. Let me tell you that. I know for a fact because I've been doing them for over 10 years, so I'm also a patient. SottoPelle is a lifestyle. It's a state of being. I want to feel good. I want to look good. SottoPelle is a brand that I've enjoyed building up. It's Italian for under the skin, so we had a good time playing on words with that one. And I love visiting the offices. I love seeing the people who come in and visit. When I know that someone's coming in special from out of town that I've met before, I always make a point of going down and saying hello to them at the office. I just enjoy talking with people and hearing their experiences because nothing gives us greater joy than hearing how we've changed somebody's life and saved their marriage. The philosophy behind Dr. Tutera is that he's an old school physician who listens to the patient and he treats the patient. He doesn't treat the problem. Doesn't put a Band-Aid on it. That really bothers him. Ironically, this therapy's been around since 1939. Very few people were doing it even a couple of years ago. My husband really is the pioneer because he works with so many people. He's seen just about every case there is. And he's continually working with the physicians he's trained around the country as well. We've trained probably over 150 physicians. And the beauty behind all this is the fact that he's learned how to, in the years, because he's worked with well over 20,000 patients, how to manage and dose, really of how to work with pellets. So he's come up with his own unique method to do that. And there's a patent pending on his modality right now of the proper way to really do the pellet insertions with women and men. It's just, you just can't give everybody the same size. I was working in the office one day and I hear the all these women out there chittering and chattering. And I went out to see what they were all talking about, and they were all in for their next pellet insertion. I wasn't at that stage of time, so it didn't mean that much to me. 4 or 5 months later, this same group, plus or minus a couple women, came back in. They're all going, it's the happiest group of people I've seen besides expecting women. I come to find out that one of them is a pilot. She used to fly everybody over to the office. She'd load up her plane, load everybody in, and they'd come over and they'd get their hormones. Then they'd all stay and have lunch and shop, and then they all would go back. And this would happen a couple times during the year. After about 2 or 3 years, she came to us and said, you know, this is really getting expensive for me to fly everybody over. Had you ever consider coming over to Scottsdale and seeing and treating everyone? Well, we looked at each other, we went, vacation, this will be great, how fun is this? We were coming over to have fun and get away from the office, and oh my gosh, what a better, no better place to vacation. So we would come over, we found an office to share a space with, had his Arizona license, came over once a month. We were working on Saturday mornings. Pretty soon the Saturday mornings turned into Friday afternoon, Saturday mornings. It turned into Fridays, Saturday, then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then every once a month turned into every 2 weeks. I saw the writing on the wall, and that was 2004. And then from there we've expanded all around Arizona, California, and teaching physicians all over the country and opening SottoPelle offices. He absolutely adores it. He loves helping people. He's so patient-oriented. You just want to sit there and listen to him and be in his environment for as long as you can when you come in and meet with him, because you feel as if you are the only one in that room and you are the only patient that he has ever had and will have, and the care and the trust and the guidance that he gives is wonderful. Everybody's story is the same, yet it's different. And everybody just wants to feel like their old self again. As we age, the philosophy he has is there's no reason not to age gracefully. There's no reason that you can't age having the wisdom that you once had. There's no reason that you can't age and have the stamina to get up and go and exercise. A lot of these people who say that he saved my life is because they were so miserable. They've turned to so many doctors, they tried so many modalities, and nothing worked for them, and they are so grateful. And he, in turn, is humbled by all this, humbled and very grateful. This is not something that's hearsay. This is something that's been legitimized and been around since 1939, is in medical journals all over the world. Obviously it's working because there's people all over the world who are constantly emailing me, constantly calling the offices. They want to get in, they want to see a SottoPelle provider now. They know the difference between somebody doing the SottoPelle method versus those who are just doing pellets. There is a difference in pellets. They are not all the same. One will put in more fillers, one will put in more binders. The patients can tell you exactly how long the pellet is lasting from the SottoPelle offices versus if they went down the street. When you're working with someone in balancing their hormones, you're really balancing their body altogether. So you're balancing them mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. And let me tell you, there's a lot that women go through when they don't have hormones, and they just feel like they're on this roller coaster ride of chaos and they don't know what to do. When we're balancing the hormones, you're balancing them emotionally, so they feel more equipped to be able to take on a stressful day. They feel more equipped at 5 o'clock at night to be able to handle the stress of coming home from work or picking the kids up and running them around. Mentally, they know that they can handle any situation that comes up. I am where I am today because of the SottoPelle method. I am doing more work today than I was a couple of years ago. I'm in my mid-50s. They're in their 30s, and they're having a hard time staying up with me because I'm a SottoPelle patient. If you're a SottoPelle patient, you found the answer.